In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Humanity must forgive humanity, for only then can we be humane. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. Patience and improvement is the key to opening the door to progress. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. All things one has forgotten, scream for help in dreams. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Learn from who you were, appreciate who you've become, and carefully invest into who you want to be. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. If you want more, you have to require more from yourself. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Changing is what people do when they have no options left. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. The easiest way to be reborn is to live and feel life every day. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. Decide what you want to be, pay the price, and be what you want to be. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Strange, how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger.